Things were going well on Tobville. Everyone was happy. The grass was green and the skies were blue. But come on, it is spooky month. We need something that's in the mood. Ah, that's more like it. An alternate Tobville, one where deserts overtake the earth, and the zombie apocalypse has broken out. But wait, if this is an alternate Tobville, where is the iconic Tobvillian mountain? And if this place is a zombie apocalypse, where are the zombies? Well, that, my dear friends, is for you to figure out. Hello, and welcome to a little spin-off series, I guess. It is the Tobville Zombie Apocalypse Challenge series. Now, I will be orienting myself along. Is that the right word to use in that sentence, in that order? Is that grammatically correct? I don't know, I'm just going to go with it. I'm going to orient myself along the rules of Sophie the Puffin. Yes, I am orienting myself, or I am adopting and adjusting the rules that were adjusted and oriented along by Sophie the Puffin along the original Sims 4 Zombie Apocalypse Challenge. I just quickly want to go over the rules before I introduce you to the first of two families that will be joining over the next couple of months. I think this series will definitely go beyond Halloween, and I'm going to introduce new rules from Halloween on to make it a little harder and maybe go by a little quicker. I don't know whether I'll be able to win this challenge, as it is, well, it is necessarily hard, but I've never done anything like this before and it does challenge my playstyle. So let's go over the rules. First of all, we, on both lots, oh, I'm in camera mode, sorry, I forgot. We are limited to the 200 unit fridge, the fridge that looks a bit beat up, which is quite fitting for this very beat up desert island. I still don't know how I'm going to drop the lore of what happened here. What has happened here on this version of Tobville. I think, as I've said in my little trailer, I think, and which you will have seen, because I think I will add it at the beginning of this episode. So yeah, I think for now I'm going to say that I want you, the viewers, the commenters, to figure out the lore. Comment down below, and I will do it by the ink machine style, meaning that if I see a suggestion of lore which I like very much, I might be changing the actual lore a bit. Of course, I will thank you then. So for now, I'm not going to reveal anything. I wanted to talk about the rules. God damn it. So the rules. We will be limiting ourselves to the 200 unit fridge, the beat up fridge that is. You will see it in a second. I will probably show you. And we will then have to go scavenging for food each week. Yes, we will be playing a family 1 week. So one episode will be 1 week with one family. Where will we be scavenging to? Well, the local supermarket, which is probably the building that's the most intact, even though it probably shouldn't be by its location. Again, the lore will be dropped at some point. So we will be scavenging to the local supermarket, where we will be simply buying groceries. We will be rolling the dice of Google to determine whether we get which number we will get. So you can roll between 0 and 600. You can choose how much money you want to spend, not how many units of food you want to buy. No, how much money you want to spend, and we will roll for that money that we're going to spend. So 0 to 600 is what we're going to be rolling between. I'm hoping that I'll get very lucky through the first few weeks at least, because we do not want this to end in chaos immediately. I do want to at least play to Halloween, and I'm going to make it happen. If I have to cheat, I will cheat. I'm sorry. So, I am the maker of these rules. Well, no, that's not true. But this is I am the player. I can decide. These are made up rules. These are not rules within the game. So, anyway, whenever there is a zombie on the lot that is to be scavenged, whenever we meet a zombie in the supermarket, we will have to reduce the maximum amount of food we can get by 50. Meaning, if there's 2 zombies, we can only roll a number between 0 and 500 instead. But there's also a way we can raise the minimum, and that is to have somebody have skills above or level 5. So if that happens, the minimum will be raised by 20, meaning if a sim that we is sent to scavenge has the body, let's say, and the mechanical skill on level 5, we will get 40. 40 will be added to the minimum, meaning it will now be 40 in a range of 40 to 600 instead. So that may get quite interesting, but I don't think we will see that today. Again, this is quite a challenge to my gameplay style, because I don't usually play this oriented towards anything. Also, for the lots, there are some rules. So rule number 1 is, if a sim wants to woohoo, if we woohoo, but the try for children, try for kids, try for baby option is available, we always have to choose that. Then there may be no electronics except for the ones that I have already given to them, as these are the leftovers of before the apocalypse. If they break, they are broken, they are gone. I will not replace them. So this family has gotten an oven. If that oven breaks, I will not replace it. The only electronic that I will replace, I don't even know if it's counted as an electronic, I don't think so. Cooking appliances? I think they're counted as appliances. Anyway, I will count it as electronics, as they are electronic. So the fridges is the only thing that I will replace, because we need that. Then we have to choose jobs, of course, for sims, as there will be children and they will grow up. Every sim now has already gotten a job, except for a few. I think actually only one doesn't have a job because they have a child. So, and we may only choose 5 careers, because these are also the careers we need to master in order to master this challenge. And these are the following careers, which will probably pop on screen now if I remember. So that will be the adventure career as our scavengers. It'll be the military career as the ones that will re-establish order. It'll be the criminal career, our scavengers but illegally. There will be the paranormal career, because some sims want to establish order in a different way. And then there is the medicine career. And those sims just want to help everybody and want to get everybody healthy again. Now, there is one question that has been asked by me in the trailer, which again you will have seen because I will have added it to this video. It will have been the intro of this video. And the question was, where are the zombies? It was kind of answered in the trailer as well. There is a singular zombie to start off with, so we might encounter her already in the supermarket on the first episode. So we might only get 550 units. I'm hoping not. There are townies here. I did not unless this is a clean neighborhood. By the way, this is not mine. I got this off of MTS, not The Sims. I will put. Wait, can I somehow somewhere see this? Which one it is? Dang it. Okay, what a shame. So I will put up who this is by. Thank you very much for creating it. I say as if you did that for me, but it's quite useful because it's just the perfect size. It's the perfect size, the perfect way to set everything up. I love it. It's perfect for what I'm doing. So we have currently one zombie, a singular zombie, and that is patient 0. Now, in the trailer, you were able to read how and why there is only one zombie. Again, I will try to not reveal anything for now, and I will try to continue not to reveal anything for now. Even the stuff that you can simply read, I will not tell you, because if you do not read them, then that is your own fault. If you want to know the law. If you don't want to know the law, then that is of course fine. Anyway, let's come to our first family, the one that we'll be playing today. It is the Komisch Grünheld family. So here we are at their house, and I actually have to change something real quick when I introduce them. I will remove this bed because I just quite don't like it, and I totally forgot that I have tents now. Where are they? Here they are. So this guy is getting a tent, sadly. Poor him. But that's just the way it goes. I will leave them with a bed. They are lucky. They were lucky when... Oh, I left Korea just out. They were lucky when... I have to restrain myself from spoiling everything. You can figure everything out yourself. I have managed to put the law, to spread out the law, and if I forget anything of what has happened, to explain anything, then I will have to explain afterwards when we win the challenge or lose. But I think I won't reveal the law when I lose, because that would be quite boring. Anyway, we'll meet our people now. So, here we have descendants of past families, because this plays in the future past kind of situation. This is an alternate Tobville. All the events have happened a few years prior, so we're in the future, but we're still in 2010 when The Sims 2 kind of like plays. Well, it plays in 2007, I guess, but you know what I mean. So we have here, I've forgotten their names myself. We have here a descendant of the Grünheld family, the werewolf family. It is David. Let me see what I've written for him. Yes, I've written each of them bios. Let's read what I have written for David. David has a lot of expectations to uphold as a Grünheld family member. His predecessors were all successful people in the military, protecting land and culture. He has the knowledge to join the higher ranks, but does he also have the skills? I can already answer you that, as these Sims were all created in cast. No, he does not. And even if they weren't created in cast and this was just, if I went through with my original idea and just cloned Tobville, changed it, deleted some people, made some people into zombies, even then I would have removed all their skills. So no, that question is immediate no. But maybe he will have the time in his life to build up the skills. Who knows? Who knows what could happen, what will happen. Anyway, that is David. He comes from the Grünheld family. Again, the werewolf family in normal Tobville. Well, I say normal. What is normal? So, yeah, he has a high expectation because all of these Sims are descendants of some family in our Tobville, in the Tobville we know, or I know and love. We know and I love. And so it's been quite fun making all these people in the image of, with the mindset of they are the kids, the grandkids, the great 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 grandkids of some of my favorite Sims. So I'm pretty sure he is probably almost a straight descendant, like it's a straight line down the tree, down the family tree of Hannah. I will reveal. Yes, I will reveal who I think they are descendant from, like who has created the offspring that was able to create the offspring that was able to create them eventually. I don't know how many generations are in between all of this happening theoretically. So let's move on actually up to his wife, David's wife, which you can see with their last name, and person standing over here with their child. Wrong direction. It is Anya Komish. Yes, Anya Komish is an half alien as she comes from the Komish family. She is an almost direct descendant from Jasmine. And I was about to say Jasmine Odyssey, but no, that's an entirely different game. So let's read her bio. Being half human, half alien has always been hard for Anya, but she lives to make her parents proud. Another reason why she stayed here and didn't flee like the rest. Was that a good decision, or will it cause her death? Yes, it is another small little sprinkle of lore. You should ask yourself the question, what happened? What do you mean the others fled and she decided to stay here? What does it mean? Another reason. Oh, I should probably get into their careers. Well, it's obviously that he's in the military career. She is unemployed as she will take care of their child, which I will get to now. It is Hope. Yes, they've named their child Hope. She was born a day after the apocalypse happened. Story-wise, in game she was born today. So don't worry, the apocalypse didn't start yesterday. Let's read her bio. So, she is the hope of all people of Tobville. After all, new life replaces old, and in this apocalypse, this is desperately needed. She was named Hope because she is the hope of all people. As that bio explains, she is the new life in the old desert, which, by the way, that is, I think, the only thing that isn't explained. Why Tobville is a desert. So maybe I will explain that, or at the end. So now the question is, she will probably go into a scavenger career, by the way, if she survives, that is. So now the question is, who is this guy? He doesn't have anything to do with his family. He just joined them, and I think I've done them wonderfully. I think you can see by the style of clothes, and such. I think you can kind of tell who he is a descendant of in the family sense. If you didn't guess it, he is a descendant of Tobias, the Chuban family, the head of Tobania, the one that rules it all, the head of Tobville, the one that Tobville was named after. Now, he's an important person, so they should be honored to have him here. Let's read his bio. A scared man with a high reputation. Everyone knows his name and what place he holds in society. James needed to stay here out of obligation. Doesn't tell us much, but does tell us that he has no clue he is not ready for this apocalypse. Which is understandable, as up until this point he was living a lavish life as the leader of this country. So, will he be up to the challenge? I don't think so. But I hold you in high regard. I have high expectations for you, James. Now, he is currently in the paranormal career. He is a scared man wanting to build up his own society, wanting to be the head of society through a cult, apparently. So how will this work? Well, I don't know. Let's see. Oh, okay. Good start, David. Good start. Hello, who are you? Amy Jones. Hello. Again, townies, NPCs and stuff, that's unchanged. Some people apparently also decided to stay here. People that are known in Tobville even, like Hertha. Probably, she's probably here. If she hasn't died. So as they want to have a child, they obviously want to woohoo, but since we can't woohoo, we'll have to try for a baby. Yes, I would expect that from any member of the Chuban family. I would expect any of them to be like, yeah, woohoo. We like that here. Oh, she didn't get pregnant, did she? Or is it still happening? No. Wow. I think that's the first time. Try again, please. Oh, Tobias, Tobias. James! James, you're overreacting. There we go, there's the jingle. Now, what is very interesting, that is, I didn't even realize that Violet, I mean, is supposed to be the sim that is for him. Like, they are supposed to get together. Remember, I am a family sim, so I am a family sim. I am a family player, so I like to get everybody together in a happy and non-drama kind of way. But maybe some drama will ensue later. So I don't know how much are you actually attracted to each other? Talking about magic? Ew, okay. That is a big shame. But Anya, it would be so funny if I accidentally complete this challenge before, first of all, before Halloween, second of all, with this family, though that definitely won't be happening. Because we'll definitely need our Sims to be working from teenagerhood on to be able to manage this. By the way, school somehow does still exist. I will not be getting a mod to remove school. School is still in, of course. We need our children to be taught. This school, we're going to pretend that school is some random guy that's really trustworthy, that is really wise, and he just takes them to his hideout, where there has never been a zombie, and he teaches them stuff, and the other adults, well, the adults get to work at home. Like, they get a little relief of the children, and the children learn something from a wise old man. It'll all go great, I'm sure. He wants to woohoo in a tent. So, well, sadly David is here. Hey, it's Hertha. Like I said, Hertha, Jan Tellerman. Hertha has stayed here. Who we know as Hertha. But since this was generated in the English version of the game, she is now Jan. But this is Hertha. It will always be Hertha to me. So Hertha has decided to stay here in order to fight off the zombie apocalypse with everyone else. Oh, hello! Hello, Jill Smith. Hello, hello. Hello. I'm not happy that she decided to stay. I'm not happy about that. I'm really not. I would have liked it if she was one of the Sims who left. Or maybe she was even one of the original part of the original wave of zombies, maybe. That would be great too. One of the zombies that did get blown up. James, is it time? It's time for you to take up phone calls from other people. Is there a description for this? Ring ring, someone's calling with a question about love, life, or the mysteries of our universe. Good thing you are here to be their psychic phone pal. Although you're not getting paid very much, your chat smells like old French fries. At least you can dispense your mythic wisdom in your underwear. Well, That does feel very on brand, I think. I think people would be calling the leader of the nation to be like, how is this going to continue on? What are you doing about the zombie apocalypse? Um, how are you getting on? What is happening on that island? But sadly, they can't ask what is happening on the island because to be able to phone him, they need to be on the island because all outside connections have been cut, for which the reason will be revealed later, which is quite oh. thumbnail moment, thumbnail moment, I'll tell ya. Look at that. She has fallen, a soldier has fallen. Honestly, this happening was destiny, wasn't it? It was. So I'm not going to fight it. What are you doing? You're not playing catch. Oh, no, you can wolf whistle her. It's an easy interaction, it does get you points. Amazing. Oh, oh, well, someone's finding out that she's pregnant right on the date and he's following her. It's quite lovely. How romantic. What a romantic date. Where you find out through morning sickness that you're preggo, and your date follows you and is like, what is going on here? Oh, oh, lovely. Look at that. Anya is already preggers again. Isn't that lovely? Look at that. How wonderful. New life is already on its way. Andrea! You've decided to stay, and judging by that dress, in this universe, you're not married to Sophie, which is, oh, well, you can't be married to Sophie, as this again plays in kind of like a future, but it's still 2010, about 2007, whatever. So you can't be married to Sophie. Sophie is long dead, probably. Which we'll get to next episode because we do have a descendant of Sophie living in the other camp. Out and about like this in the sim. Oh my god, it happened. Oh hey, look, she actually learned to talk. I'm quite surprised. And only a few, well, I say a few, about 20 hours away from her birthday. How lovely. Oh, they're arguing over her clogging the toilet, which I find funny. I've never seen that before. I didn't know that that could happen. This might be the one where he gets a promotion because he's in a pretty good mood, all things considered, and he has all the skills required, which is none. Yeah. So that's perfect setup for a promotion, isn't it? And for you, that's a perfect setup to go on another date. A baby is on the way. Ah, a new family member. Look at that. It's a beautiful baby. They have the alien eyes. Yes, that's the only thing I wanted, and I knew I was going to get that. They have the alien eyes. It's a baby boy. How lovely. I don't have a name. You know what? I'm going to go with something, as I've already done it here. I'm going to go with something with which I said I would never do, and that is called name babies after things. And I've already named a baby after Hope, since it was very fitting. So I'm going to name this baby after another thing we need, and that is fast. Oh, there she goes, I believe. Lovely. Hope has grown into a child. As a toddler, Hope achieved the aspiration level of precocious preschooler. That's great. Hope is well on the way to perfection. So I'm here, casually wondering how the tent got dirty before realizing, oh, that's supposed to be them talking to each other. when I zoom out to check on him criticizing someone, and I zoom out even further and I see she is here. We're being attacked. We're being attacked. The people, this is the first time. The people thought all zombies died. So this is the first time. These people, they thought their whole objective was to rebuild society. This is the first sign. This is like a real shock for them because they've now learned not only are they having to rebuild society on this island, no. The infection, the zombie virus is still here. She should technically be called Patient X and not Patient Zero because she is not Patient Zero. But so her being here is horrifying for them because they thought they were rid of the zombies. This could be a promotion. This could be a promotion. And it is. Conspiracy theorist. Okay. Rising sea levels, which yes, the sea levels did rise, which is why the edges of Tobville look a little different. But there's also another reason. I will hint at the mountain being missing. The bus has arrived to take you to the old wise man in his secret hideout. Please notify him that there are still zombies about and that he shouldn't let his guard down. Thank you. Okay, we need to start being a bit careful because we only have 60 units of food left. Oh, look at that. I missed his birthday. What a shame. With that, we're slowly creeping up, or we are on the last day. We only have 5 hours remaining about, which means it's time to go scavenging. So we'll have our military guy, who does not have any skills whatsoever apparently, because he is the person I probably neglected most. Going to have him walk slowly in the night, walk to the last Strand supermarket. Another joke that only really works in German because Strand is the word for beach, and it's a wordplay on last stand. And there is a beach. It's a beach lot. Patient Zero is not here, meaning we can roll a random number between 0, because he does not have any skills, and 600, which is nice. You're also not project? Patient Zero. Let's randomly generate a number. Here we are. After me definitely not embarrassingly tapping 5 times next to it. Oh right, I should have maybe done this on the computer so you could see. Oh well, you just have to trust me that I actually did randomize and I didn't tap like 500 times until I got a good number. This isn't a really good number. It's okay. We have 481, so we'll try to get as close to it as we can. There we go, 480. That's quite nice. So this is the last thing we're going to do. Go in there, and now I'm going to have him. Oh, I wanted to have him check. Hello? Why can I not check food supplies? That's interesting. I'm guessing we have 200 then. Can I do it like this? Or yeah, I'm guessing we have 200 then if I cannot check the supplies. Okay, that's great. That's lovely. That's perfect. I'll leave it here. We'll pick up from here next time. I hope you have enjoyed. I hope that we'll have some death next time. No, oh, yes, I do. But I hope you have enjoyed. I really hope you did, because I had so much fun doing this, and I will continue it doing this challenge. And I don't care if you like it. Well, no, I do massively care, of course, as anyone would. But I will continue this even if this doesn't get a lot of support. I will continue doing this series because this has been a lot of fun for me. Because I got to play with completely new characters that are still very much in the spirit of the old ones, which is always fun. And I got to explore their storylines. Um, I got to I got to explore this catastrophe of a place. We'll go to them next time. That'll be fun. And yeah, again, reminder, please comment down below what you think has happened before the apocalypse. What has happened to lead up to this point? I won't reveal if anyone gets anything right, unless I'm so happy that someone commented that I do. Uh, Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you in the next one, which will probably be the same week, because I'm hoping to at least get a few episodes out until Halloween. I think I'll do 2 episodes per week. So, see you next time. Bye.